Hello all, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing what did I secretly want to tell you spread for all of my Leos out there. So let's get after it. Alright, here we go. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, Moon, rising Venus and Jupiter. Show me the cards that I need to see. Show me the cards that I need to see. What do they secretly want to tell all of my Leos out there? There you go. Feels good. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so first thing I want to tell you is Emperor energy. They're taking charge. They're going to be asserting themselves. Okay, taking a leadership role, if you will. So this is the person that's going to be like, you know what? They're going to assert themselves and they're going to grab this thing by the this bull by the horns and they're kind of move it forward here. Okay. Also, because their instincts are telling them with the Four of Pentacles here, if they hold on to this thing, they're going to have assured success. All right. We also here we have an individual here that's looking for a sense of long-term committed relationship, possible children at some point in the future as well. All right. Now, this person that's really looking to make this resurgence, this is an X with the Judgment card here. So this is someone that you're definitely familiar with. This is an X returns energy here, okay? But the difference here is Page of Wands. There's something new. There's something new here. This is a new energy here. I'm getting a sense here that this individual... there's like a resurgence of energy here, like a renewal, a rebirth, if you will, of energy here. This isn't like this isn't an old X energy. This is your ex has kind of done some things like there's been some reinventing here that's been done, some reinventing of oneself here that's been done. Things are being approached from a new perspective, and if you will, kind of thinking out of the box. So this is a completely fresh new perspective on this individual here. In addition, here we have the Seven of Wands, which represents this individual feels as though they have the higher ground here. So, you know, we'll see how that plays itself out here. All right. So with that being said, let's see what are the potential blockages to this particular situation. What are the potential blockages to this particular situation? What are the potential blockages to this particular situation here? What are the potential blockages here? Here we go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, so first potential blockage here is the Justice card representing transparency. So again, these are blockages. So there definitely needs to be this sense of transparency, putting all the cards on the table, if you will. And this definitely has to do with a sense of past transgressions between this individual and yourself here. Also, we have the King of Swords here, representing a situation in which an individual needs to possess the ability to think, to make wise decisions quickly, make deep wise decisions quickly. And you're not really going to know how to take this. You're going to be like, really? Like, you know, this is going to be a situation where this blast from the past is going to really kind of put you on your heels because you're not going to know what to think of this. All right. Also, we have the King of Wands here, representing looking at things in the long view, because you're like, you know what? I thought I've been there, done that, but maybe I didn't. But is this new persona going to last? Is it going to last? Is this just an act being put on here? Has this person really changed, or are they just kind of putting on this fake persona to kind of get me back into their life? Okay? Now, the Wheel of Fortune is not moving in favor of a harmonious, peaceful reunion. Why? Well, first of all, because there's history here, and it's not all good. So obviously, so there's a little bit of that going on there. Okay, there's a little bit of that going on there, and so that's somewhat problematic in that department. The way you're thinking is past is prologue, in other words. So you're like, been there, done that. But you know, and plus there's a degree of soul searching, self-reflecting. So it's kind of like the more that you think about the situation, the more that you contemplate the situation, the more that you're the uncertainty is like, man, I don't know. And finally here we have the Ten of Pentacles, representing the situation in which there's financial concerns here. So before, I'm getting this sense here, when you guys were an item together, finances were somewhat of an issue, okay? And, really building a solid financial foundation really wasn't the uppermost thing on either one of you guys' mind at that point in time. And now your priorities have shifted somewhat. You're thinking about your financial stability, your financial future, if you will. Especially in terms of, at some point, if you want to have children at some point, passing on that wealth to your children and children's children. Creating a sense of financial stability, creating a pillar of financial security here. And so that's potentially problematic. Okay? So with that being said here, let's just do a real quick recap. This is an individual here. Before I go to, I just want to make sure I'm very clear about this. This is an X energy here. Okay? That I'm getting the sense here that things have kind of changed with this individual. They're not the same person as they were before. So there is some growth, if you will, and they've gone through this transition, and they've come back, and they're trying to make their way back into your life, and they're very determined to do so. And you're kind of like, you don't know how to take them because, again, like I said before, your concept has always been, hey, listen, been there, done that. What you see is what you get. But now there's this new energy, this new vibe, this new glow about this individual, and you're not quite sure how to take it. All right, and so there's a bit of intrigue here, but you're like, you know what? Have you really changed, or is this just a facade, something new, just to kind of bring me back into your life? So that's what's going on here with that situation, just to kind of clarify exactly what's going on here. So with that being said, let's see what additional information Spirit is going to give us, because maybe that'll give us a little bit more clarity. What additional information does Spirit want to give us here? What additional information does Spirit want to give us here? What additional information does Spirit want to give us here? One more shuffle. What kind of additional information does Spirit want? Here we go. Okay, so, absence here. So there, initially there is an absence of any kind of connection that you feel for this individual. There's definitely an absence that's here because of the past transgression. So there was an absence that was there. There was nothing there. But, brilliance. There's a bright glow emanating from this individual at this point. There's definitely been some changes here. There's been some growth here. There's been some internal growth here. There have been some self-examination that is going on with this individual here. So therein lies that issue. And this whole thing, action, reaction. So it's definitely causing a reaction within you. And you're like, I don't know what to think of this situation. Okay? But it does sort of intrigue you a little bit. Okay? Now, all I would say here is that if you are going to pursue this, baby steps would be in order. baby steps would be in order. There's no reason to kind of completely reject it outright, but there's also no reason to also accept it with open arms either. So you're going to kind of want to baby step this a little bit here, okay? And that would be my firm advice on this situation here. With that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now here, a little bit of housekeeping. Hey, thank you guys so much for hanging in there with me. It turns out I must have downloaded a virus or something like that because my mic issues were completely screwed up. I had to get a new whole, had to, take it to, get the geeks to get whatever they had, what was in the system, and also had to get it like a new microphone, the whole nine. So, yeah, so there's that. In addition here, all of my readings are up to par, so I've gotten all my readings out there. So if you're one of those guys, if you haven't gotten your reading yet, you're probably going to have it, but you're not probably, you're definitely going to have it by the end of the day, okay? Because since I have my microphone working again. All right, so with that being said, this is a general love reading. It may not resonate with everybody, all right? But if it does resonate with you and you want to know more about this particular situation, again, the link will be below. Make sure you get yourself a personal reading, okay? Even if it doesn't resonate with you and you want to know a little bit more about this particular, about your particular situation, again, the link will be below to get yourself a personal reading, all right? In addition, please do not forget to like and subscribe, all right? I love you guys, and I'll definitely see you next time.